Passion and knowledge. Knowledge and interest are crucial characteristics for success. If you don't know what you're talking about, it's nearly impossible to build an effective niche site. You simply won't be able to keep your site viable if you don't have knowledge of the topic that your site is built around. Fortunately, you don't necessarily need to be an expert already. As you'll see, it's relatively easy to become competent, even expert, in any but the most technical topics. What you will need if you don't have the knowledge or familiarity already is the willingness to learn. And that's where interest comes in. There's a lot of money to be made in affiliate commissions on sales of miter saws. And the fact is, if you have a website on miter saws, you'll learn quite a bit about them in a very short amount of time, certainly enough to know more than someone looking to buy one. But can you honestly see yourself maintaining enough interest in miter saws to keep at it for the long haul? Probably not. This is why we choose only niches that we find interesting on some level. It doesn't need to be a burning passion, but it does need to be a topic that will sustain your interest. A common misconception is that you have to base your affiliate site on something that you are already an expert in, or at least very knowledgeable about. As long as the topic is one that will sustain your interest, you do not need to already be an expert. As mentioned, developing enough expertise is actually fairly simple if you're willing to apply yourself. Instant expert. So, how do you select a niche? This is a subject that's kind of tough to outsource because it's all about you. But pick a subject that you can imagine yourself having an interest in over time, and it'll be easier for you to separate good content from worthless content, answer questions from people who visit the site, or at least find answers, create content and intelligently edit hired writers, and stick with it if things don't go your way initially. Where to begin? Brainstorming. We begin by brainstorming, creating a list of potential niche candidates. What makes a viable candidate? Well, here are the characteristics that we're looking for. Not too big and not too small, and we'll go over how to determine this. Availability of affiliate products and/or services. A topic that you're either already familiar with or is interesting enough to you that you're willing to learn about it. We'll go over each of these, but first let's take a look at how and where to get ideas to begin with. The best way to start our list is to write down topics we already have some familiarity with, interest in, expertise in, etc. As an example, my list would include camping, scuba diving, playing guitar, model building, computer graphics, writing, dogs, saltwater aquariums, Star Trek and the Twilight Zone, and paintball. If you're having trouble starting, try asking yourself these questions. Number 1, what hobbies, interests, or sports do I like to pursue? Number 2, what am I an expert or very knowledgeable about? Number 3, what jobs have I had that I was good at or had a real interest in? And number 4, what issues or ideas am I passionate about? Uncovering what's already hot. A well-known marketer, John Reese, when talking about brainstorming products to sell, used to say, go where the money already is. By that, he meant, see what sells well already, then look for an angle or a competitive advantage. That notion is based around the idea that it's easier to sell things that you know people are already clamoring to buy, rather than first trying to figure out what people will buy. Based on this idea, we can tap into some resources to see what's quote-unquote hot, and then use it for the basis of our topical website. Article directories. Article directories are a collection of user-submitted articles intended for webmasters to use as content on their website. In return for the free content, the webmaster must include the author bio and link back to the author's site. This gives the writer exposure, traffic, and backlinks in exchange for their articles. With some of the larger article directories housing millions of articles and receiving thousands of visitors daily, and the ability to sort by the number of views, they act like a popularity contest for subjects and niche topics. Browsing by topics, we can get a good sense of what topics, ideas, etc. are already popular. Niches that have high number of articles are a good sign that other webmasters have seen promise in a niche. And since these niches have already been categorized, it makes it easy to browse around and find strong niche site ideas. Large article directories like eZine Articles at ezinearticles.com and GoArticles at goarticles.com are great places to do this type of market research. Visit online marketplaces. Sites like eBay, Shopping.com, and Amazon are all places where you can find top-selling physical products, and like an article directory, everything is smoothly categorized so that it's easy to find related products. Remember to look for categories with products that are at a high enough price point to deliver you a good commission, have handy accessories at lower prices, and are well liked enough to be an easy sell. Check affiliate marketplaces. Affiliate marketing places contain categorized listings of a lot of digital and physical products with in-depth statistics that make it easy for you to make an informed decision. In essence, you can literally cheat by seeing not just what's hot and where the money is being spent, but see the actual products and categories that are being sold successfully through affiliate marketing. Watch the media. Spend a little time in your local bookstore and browse through their collection of magazines. Look at the advertisements for magazines that you're interested in. After all, affiliate marketing has a similar business model as a print magazine. Great content supported by advertising. The same idea applies to TV shows and other websites. Find out what's being sold to people that you want to target. If there's advertising, then there's a chance for you.